Hello, my little friends, and welcome back to our channel, Happy Times with Niansh. We are back with another interesting story that you're going to love for sure. Before we begin, I request you all to please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so that you get notified when a new video is uploaded. The name of today's story is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It is an age-old story, but it still sounds so fresh and beautiful. So let's begin. Once upon a time, there lived a princess named Snow White. Her hair was as black as coal, lips as red as a rose, and her skin was white as snow. Snow White's stepmother, the queen, was very mean. She hated anyone who was more beautiful than her. The queen had a magic mirror and asked it, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all?" Every day, the mirror had the same reply, "You are the fairest." And the queen got really happy to hear that each time. One day, the magic mirror told the queen that Snow White was the fairest in the land. This made the queen very jealous. The queen told her royal huntsman to take Snow White far into the forest and kill her. The queen told the huntsman to bring back Snow White's heart as a proof she was dead. The huntsman found Snow White but could not kill her. He warned Snow White that the queen wanted her dead. Snow White ran to the forest. The huntsman lied to the queen and took her a heart from a pig. Snow White came to a cottage and wondered who lived there. 7 dwarfs lived in the cottage. They returned to the cottage and introduced themselves to Snow White. Dozy, Grouchy, Merry, Rough, Silly, Sniffy, and Blushful. Snow White felt safe with the dwarfs, so she decided to stay with them. Meanwhile, the queen had discovered the huntsman had lied and that the Snow White was still alive. She mixed a potion that changed her into an old hag, and she poisoned an apple to give to Snow White. So, the wicked queen, in disguise of an old woman, arrived at the house where Snow White lived with the 7 dwarfs. Snow White could not recognize the wicked queen. The old woman offered Snow White the poisonous apple. Snow White took a bite from the poisoned apple and she fell asleep. When the dwarfs reached home in the evening, they saw that Snow White was lying in her bed unconscious. The dwarfs got really sad and they built a bed for Snow White. One day, a handsome prince rode into the forest. He saw Snow White and knelt down and kissed her cheek. His kiss awakened Snow White. The prince and Snow White rode off to the prince's kingdom, where they lived happily ever after. So, my little friends, did you enjoy the story of Snow White and the 7 dwarfs? If you did, then you must subscribe to our channel and also share and like our videos. Till then, it is me saying bye-bye to you all. Take care and have a beautiful day.